Welcome back to Fallout London, everybody. In our last episode, well, jeez, what didn't happen in our last episode? Oh, where to even begin? Okay, so in our last episode, we investigated an explosion that happened at Charing Cross Station and discovered that it was actually done by two Camelot knights, but they were under duress because the fifth column had kidnapped Tristan's family and blackmailed Tristan with their deaths if they didn't cause this terrorist attack at Charing Cross Station. But when we came back to Arthur to talk to him about it, we immediately got attacked by the Tommies. Apparently, even though they had expressed their own confusion about Camelot's involvement in that terrorist attack, they decided to immediately get over it and attack us here at Camelot. Come to find out, after invading a fifth column outpost, we learned that the fifth column has a spy in the ranks of Camelot. And they also have a base at a museum somewhere, which I assume we're going to be exploring a little bit later. So after we defeated the Tommies, Arthur tells us that he wants us to figure out who the spy is, and so he sends us here to the tavern inside Camelot to meet up with Lancelot to figure out who the spy is. Lancelot, it was really emotional. He felt personally responsible for everything that went on because he was the head of security, and he didn't know anything about a spy. In fact, when we told everybody at the table about the spy, he was in disbelief, which makes me think... I'm remembering now that he said that's not possible. He didn't hear about that. I mean, if he had heard about it, he would have told them, unless Lancelot is the spy. But he sounded really remorseful over his failure to discover the spy on his own. Anyway, he told us that he wants us to go to the brig where they have a couple of Tommies held prisoner and to interrogate them. And he's going to walk around the tavern and see if anybody here with a little bit of alcohol in their system knows anything about the spy, and he's going to try and get a confession out of them. So we'll leave that to Lancelot, and we're going to go find these Tommies. They're not in the brig? Huh. I guess they're outside. All right, well, let's go outside and see if we can find them. Oh, guys, get out of my way. You're always blocking the doors. 28, whoa. Okay, so the Tommies are being held prisoner outside, it looks like. See if we can find them. Oh, they're close by. Okay, here they are. Oh, the infirmary, that's where they are. And of course, they're not being guarded? What? The Tommies just attacked Camelot. We just massacred them. And here they are recovering. And nobody's guarding them? Wow. Wow, okay. Well, I'm going to quick save here. And we're pretty good on charisma, so let's see if we can do this without going through chems. Private Foxtrot.
What?
We know a fifth column spy is feeding you intel. Give up their identity if you want to make it out of here.
Fuck you.
All right. Well, how about you, Warrant Officer Patton?
Help me.
And we have the exact same dialogue.
Bleeding out over here. Piss off.
Okay. Wow. Private Cox.
Start talking. The fifth column are pricks in fancy dress, just like you lot.
Hey. Yeah, okay, good point. But you're dressed up like World War I soldiers. And it's the 2200s, my friend. Well, actually, no, it's like the 2100s right now, isn't it? So who's dressed up? I mean, you're dressed up too, Private Cox. Lieutenant Cobb.
Mother? I can't feel my legs.
Well, he's in no state to help us out. How about you, Private Dover?
Are you a doctor? I feel faint.
Well, did Camelot not give any of these guys a doctor? There's no guard here and no doctor either. And we don't have an option to use our medicine skill to help any of these guys. How about you, Lieutenant Tinkler? Wow, that's his name. it's Lieutenant Tinkler? Hey there, Lieutenant Tinkler.
My legs riddled with slugs. Get me a doctor. Hey, I can help with that. Lieutenant Tinkler, at your service. But this information is my ticket to recovery. Let's strike a deal, shall we? Information for Camelot's finest medical attention. Immediately.
All right, well, there we go. I can pass a medic check of 2 to say I'll treat your injury. I'm trained for this.
Fine. You better not screw it up. Dead patients don't tell secrets.
Okay. Fade to black done. Speak to Lieutenant Tinkler.
Feels better already. I'll be up and walking in no time. Don't think I won't come through an ordeal. One of my own men gave me this one. It's a trigger finger. So I ain't exactly feeling patriotic. I can't give you a name, but I know he sends monthly reports to Tommy High Command. He sends them through an old postboard. I knew the guy who collects the reports. He meets the postboard in the same place every time, without fail. Here are the coordinates.
Okay, well, we could say that's a good lead. I'll check the place out. Let's see if we can get more out of him. Is that it? I was hoping you'd give me a name.
I don't have one. High Command don't tell us shit. When it comes to General Asquith, the time of day's on a need-to-know basis. You're lucky I know this much.
All right, well, he's got a good point. He came through on his end of the bargain. Can I help any of these other guys? No, now that this part of the quest is done, I can't talk to Private Janus. Oh man, we've got Lieutenant Tinkler and Private Janus. All right, well, let's go. Ooh, hold on. Looting bodies. Don't mind me, guys. I've looted a lot of you already today. Okay, well, we need to go to the post box. Let's see where that is on the map. And right up here in the middle of nowhere, track down the post boxer. Well, the closest POI is going to be the processing plant, though I don't know if we can actually get there from here. Okay, let's go to the processing plant and see if we can walk there. If it is Lancelot, I doubt he would go to the post office box. I mean, he knows that we're investigating this at this point. And so if he was the spy, he would want to keep the lowest of low profiles. The last thing he would do is run off to send one more message to the 5th column, like the good little spy that he is. So maybe it's not Lancelot. Oh, no. Yay. Wait, I think there's more out there. Hold on. Thank you. Let's see what legendary weapon he has, if I can even get in there. Oh, come on, he was a legendary. All right. Anyway, this way. Oh, man. Okay, is this another Prilla dog factory? There's a big statue of a dog out here. Battersea Cats and Dogs Home. What? Is it like a pet orphanage? Huh. It's dog meat. Kinda. Well, no time for it today. Doubt Ballistic Weave would be there anyway. We're 81 meters away. Gotta cross the river somehow. We've got a dead Camelot Squire here. Okay, well, it's a Camelot patrol. Footman, Levy, and Squire. Oh, man. There's the spy's post boxer. Okay, search the post boxer for clues. Well, there was a Camelot patrol that was engaged with the post boxer already. Look at all of those arrows. Come on. Okay, encrypted letter. Almost stay a used case. Oh my god, it's in freaking pig Latin. Tommy's caused significant losses, but fell short. Camelot's defenses were breached in 2 places, and then he gives longitude and latitude coordinates. Artillery was effective, but criminally underutilized. I can't believe this. I mean, who can still speak pig Latin, I guess? This probably wasn't passed down. It is critical to sabotage and delay restoration to the perimeter wall. Merlin incurred an injury, severity unknown. No further reports nor rumors of fatalities amongst the other senior staff. Letter from a spy. Bastards! You syndicate lot have bled me dry. These are all the tickets I have left. I'm completely skint. You loan sharks should be ashamed of yourselves. You know about my problem, yet you're more than happy to loan me the money when I'm down at the tables, knowing full well I can't pay it back so you can add interest. I wish the Isle of Dogs syndicate nothing but misery and desolation. I'll have the rest of the money to you soon. I just need a few more weeks. My luck will change. JM. Huh. So our spy has a gambling problem. We got a penetrating harpoon gun. 157 damage. My Scaramanga hits harder than this. Okay, well, how is that information going to help us? He signed it the same way, JM. So we know it's the same guy. Battersea Park? There's a little ham radio here. There's something on the bridge. Lots of swan parts. I hope we don't see swan here in a minute. Oh, it's another swan part in the middle of the bridge. Swan boat fragments. Okay, well, let's fast travel back to Camelot. And they're downstairs.
Patience.
Look where you're going.
You have eyes. Use
I'm
them.
telling you, he was enormous, larger than the tavern.
Yeah, right.
What are you trying to suggest, Barkeep?
I don't believe it.
With all the mad stuff out there, you don't believe I, Lancelot, met a giant talking tree?
Well, I guess it's bordering on the realm of possibility. Did you slay him then?
Slay him? No, he was polite enough. Oh, I could do with a shave, though. They had the face of a ghoul.
I heard ghouls exfoliate their skin with sandpaper. Do you reckon that's true?
You know what, mate? I could definitely see that being true.
Well, we know he's not making that story up. We met that guy ourselves, which reminds me, I still have his quests to do. Sounds like Lancelot is a little tipsy. Maybe that means we can get some information out of him.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Gaheris, scary Gaheris. Meet my friend.
Much obliged.
Oh, what can I get you? It's on the house.
Correction. It's on his slate.
Get me whatever he's having.
He's on whiskey. And that's his 3rd bottle.
And I'm not even drunk.
Bottle? His 3rd bottle of whiskey. Wow. Okay, I'm impressed. What did you find out?
What did I find out? Well, what did I find out, Barkeep?
Well, he learned that ghouls exfoliate their skin with sandpaper.
Oh my gosh. You were supposed to be gathering information about the spy.
I got sidetracked. You're not a spy, are you, Barkeep?
Nope.
Damn. Anyway, what did you find, Gaheris?
Wow, and this is the head of security. God. Well, I found this letter. It's from the spy themselves.
Really? Let's have a butcher's. The letters are all, fuzzy. Say, Barkeep, what do you make of this?
Hang on. It's addressed to a syndicate loan shark. I bet your man is a gambling addict. Initials JM.
Gambler, eh? Fuck you, Gaheris, you shit for brains. You bastard.
Well, screw you, Lancelot, you drunken fool.
I will not have this sad sack of shit insulting me. I, Lancelot, challenge you, Gaheris, to a duel.
You're drunk. Oh my, come on. I don't want to fight you, Lancelot. You're drunk.
Coward. You don't have choice. You will fight me.
Let's make this more exciting. I bet 500 tickets on Gaheris.
I'll take that action.
Yeah, me too.
You're out of your mind, barkeep. Lancelot is undefeated. I'll take your bet.
Right. Everyone to Dueler's Ditch.
Oh, I get it. He finds out the spy is a gambling addict, and he immediately challenges me to a duel, knowing that the other footmen are gonna cast lots. Oh, not a bad plan that he came up with while completely pissed.
Come in.
Your life is in my hands, tyrant.
Oh, come on.
Feel that in the morning? Put that weapon down. You look ridiculous. Camelot, stand! Give me a flesh wound. You'll pay for that. I feel that in the morning.
Gaheris wins. Pay up.
There we go. Wait to see who pays up. Wait to see who pays up. Well, thankfully, I didn't have to kill him. Thank God for that. Jeez.
Here's your money, prick.
Thank you.
Yeah, take the money.
Thank you.
No, this is bullshit. I'm not giving you anything.
Gaheris, this one doesn't want to pay up.
Well. Camelot Levy, the gambler.
That fight was rigged. Lancelot would have kicked your ass in the real world. Not whatever upside down, backwards, insane world this is.
I won. You lose. Pay up. It's only fair.
I know. Fuck. Look, I don't have the money. I thought this bet was a sure thing. I didn't expect to pay up. I really need the money, you know. I'm skint, in every sense of the word.
But Camelot pays a decent salary. How come you're so skint?
Bloody loan sharks. Bloody syndicate. Bloody luck. You're standing in front of the unluckiest man in London, friend. The Isle of Dogs syndicate have threatened me, beat me, and maimed me. And I'm still into them for more money than you'll ever see in your life.
Maimed him? How is he still a levy if he's maimed? They did all that and you still owe them money?
The funny thing is, when you owe a loan shark money and he cuts off one of your toes, you still owe him the money. I know. It doesn't seem fair, does it?
Oh, so that's how he was maimed. Who are you? Do your initials have JM in them, maybe?
I'm a levy. My name's Benjamin. Benjamin Gale.
Huh. We can show him the letter from a spy and say, are you sure that's your name? It says here on this letter your initials are JM. Curious.
Fuck. How did you get that?
I had a run-in with your post bot. He had quite the temper on him.
Damn him! I'll shove a pipe bomb through his letterbox. My name is Jeff Mutt. I work for the Fifth Column as a spy. I used to believe in the cause. Now I do it because it's all I have. In all honesty, I'm way over my head. The reason I've come this far as a spy is because people like hanging around gamblers. Especially when they always lose.
I almost feel sorry for the bugger.
I hear that.
Are there any other spies you know of?
Not here. I'm the only one. But I know Fifth Column agent has infiltrated the Tommy High Command. Right at the top. And no, I don't know who. I overheard the boss mention it once over the dog and bone.
Who do you report to?
Horatio Whitehouse. Eve's administrative advisor. And brother. Well, half-brother. To be honest, I doubt he's loyal to Eve. He's constantly scheming with some big shot in Westminster. Smith or something.
Oh, interesting. That really is interesting. All right, Lancelot, what do we do with him?
Let's get him in a cell. I'll decide his fate when my head's clearer.
You know, I've always liked you guys. I think this is the start of a great friendship.
Come on, let's go. Gaheris, tell Arthur we've got him.
A great friendship. A bit late for that, Jeff Mutt. Well, I'm relieved that the traitor wasn't Lancelot. Though he got drunk, man. What kind of head of security goes off to interrogate people or to find out information and then gets drunk himself by drinking 3 bottles of whiskey? Okay, we just started the king's speech. Looks like we need to talk to Arthur. At least we found the spy. But man, the intrigue just keeps on intriguing. Arthur.
Gaheris, what news?
Why are you out here?
Wishing for what I can't have. Do you see all that empty land? A virtual kingdom. We could march south without any substantial opposition. But it's just a seductive destruction. To do so would stretch our forces thin. Our stronghold would be vulnerable. We'd fall before our celebrations ended. Our only hope for peace and stability is to go north. And to do that, I need information. Tell me you have some.
Wow. Arthur of Camelot was literally looking at huge tracts of land. Lancelot can really throw a punch.
Of course he can. Is that all you have to report?
We found the spy. A 5th columnist named Jeff Mutt was feeding intel to the Tommies. Where do we go from here?
Good. I assume he gave up something actionable? The 5th column, the Tommies, and by extension, the Gentry. Those 3 forces stand between London and democracy. The column is ideological. There is no reasoning with fascists. The Gentry get off on political debates. We've taught their ear off for years in one form or another. But the Tommies, they're different. They want a peaceful London, but have no ideological or political agenda. They're conscripts in a war they never wanted. If either the column or the Gentry rule, the working class suffer. They suffer. Gaheris, I need you to broker peace with the Tommies.
Yay, peace with the Tommies. I've always wanted that. Okay. I am curious, though, because they did just invade us. They attacked us, though. Perhaps they didn't want to. Let's see what he says if we say they just invaded us. Peace is off the table.
I know what they did, but are they really to blame? They're nothing more than puppets for the Gentry. We can't blame the hand for what the head commanded. We need a neutral zone, one where the Gentry can't influence them, and where they don't feel coerced by us. There's a place outside Albion, nothing more than a field, really. But it's secluded, indefensible by either party, and damn near perfect for a peace treaty. I charge you to convince General Asquith to meet me there. But tread lightly. They're still licking their wounds in the Imperial War Museum, and I'm sure we're not welcome.
Smart man, this Arthur. Every time he talks, I become more and more impressed. Okay, go to the Imperial War Museum. Well, it'll be interesting to see if we are welcome there. Let's go to the wheelhouse. Okay, well, this Tommy isn't mad at us. All right.
Stop running around like a cock.
They have the same face. They have exactly the same face. All right. Guess who's back?
Welcome to the Imperial War Museums.
Oh, that was the wrong dialogue line. Okay, there's no need to fight. I bring a message from Arthur.
That's above my pay grade, then. You can speak with the General. Head on in. But we're watching you.
Yeah, watch me all you want.
I wish I could meet...
Okay, don't mind me, everybody. I'm not gonna cause a fight. Just gotta deliver a message. Okay, General Asquith. He didn't impress me when we met him for the first time. Oh, Where's the general? That's his subordinate, isn't it? Yeah, that's George Major.
Surprised to see me at this desk? Well, frankly, I am too. After you stubborn idealists stonewalled any hope of a simple solution to this violence, we're left to pick up the pieces. You think you can swing your toy swords around and play the gallant hero? Some legendary knight propped up by a fairy tale. You're too stupid to realize your false king is offering false promises. Are you willfully ignorant or just brain dead? Do you know the problems you've caused? In Westminster, in Eastminster, even here? Do you want to know why I'm standing in this office instead of General Asquith? Because he's MIA. So, whatever message you have from your terrorist king, I don't have time for it.
We can pass a perception check of 5 to say if General Asquith is missing, that's all the more reason to listen to me now.
It is it? Then speak, before I change my mind.
We know about Jeff Mutt even more than you do. He's a 5th columnist. They have a spy in your ranks too.
Then it's either war or peace you're after. And I'm guessing the former. You wouldn't give up priceless intel otherwise. Peace with you would mean war with the gentry, which honestly doesn't sound half bad. Those bastards have no idea what we go through for them. A soldier should fight for peace and security, not someone's fortune. That's mercenary work. I'm done being the poster boy for their aggression. They ordered this war. I'll hear Arthur out, so long as the safety of my men is guaranteed in the meantime. We'll meet in neutral territory, but I don't have the authority to sign. No one does. Not until General Asquith is found, or a replacement has been named.
Can't you sign as acting general?
No. I'm a contender for his replacement, but so is Major Jonathan Allen. He's a lower rank, but more popular. Popularity is important. If you're serious about wanting peace, speak with Major Allen. He was the last to see the general after the... well, I've heard some call it the Battle of Albion. If we have a general, we might just have a peace.
Okay, question Major Jonathan Allen. And I guess he's outside. Looks that way.
Mind the gap and all that.
Okay, there he is.
Ah, the inquisitive knight. I was warned you'd be looking for me.
Word travels fast.
It does when you're making so much noise. Now get to the point. Why are you here?
I need to talk to you about General Asquith.
And what makes you think I'd talk to you about him?
Because we both need to find the general.
True, but mutual need doesn't mean mutual goals. Give me one good reason to help you, and I'll consider it.
There could be a path to peace.
Peace in our time, huh? That's your gambit? It's not a bad one, to be sure. Let's pretend I'll help you. What would you do with the general?
Rescue him from whatever's keeping him from rejoining you.
A rescue mission. Having him back, even broken, would boost morale. And if he can name a successor, you're proposing a calculated risk to keep the Tommies from collapsing. I can respect that. It's a decision a leader would make when there are no good options. General Asquith planned to lead a tactical unit through the South Field. They were strategically waiting to attack in the Razor Grain. However, instead of joining the fray, they retreated before we gave the command to fall back. Because of his chosen battle tactic, I lost track of him. That is the truth. Do with it what you will, Knight.
Wow. All of that a fancy way of saying that the general is a freaking coward, man. Well, let's go track him down.
We won't go quietly.
The Tommies could use with a new general. I hope the Major becomes the new general. Okay, and, where is he? Return to Arthur? I thought I had to go find the general. All right, I guess we got to get permission from Arthur first. Odd. Okay, well, to Camelot. Father!
What news, Gaheris?
Their general's a coward.
Likely why I didn't see him on the battlefield. Do you have any clues where he may be?
He was going to attack from the razor grain field south of Camelot.
An odd place to launch a surprise strike. Search the razor grain field, Gaheris. Whether it's a man or a body, the general is still the key to peace. I'll send Kay to assist. Her medical skills will be invaluable if he's still alive, and she can deliver the body if there's nothing left to salvage.
All right. Search the field for Asquith. Well, I'm curious, gotta say. Wonder what exactly happened to him. All right. Well, he doesn't look that far away. Okay, Razor Grain Field. Oh. Oh, that's Kay.
Be careful, Gaheris. I can hear dogs. They're hungry and likely enjoying a fresh kill. They won't take lightly to you interrupting their dinner.
Oh, great. General Asquith is being munched on by dogs. Well, okay, so we're in a search area here. Thankfully, there are big bales of hay to protect us. Well, let's search. Oh, great. It's children of the freaking corn. Well, what am I supposed to do here? I'm not finding dogs or the general. Well, this feels like that stinking maze all over again. Well, if he was retreating, then he was going the other direction, right? So maybe he got caught up in the barbed wire back here or something? I cannot go that way. Okay, well. There's a big red machine in the middle of the field. Let's go there. It's the only landmark in this field that's visible. It looks like a grain harvester. Oh. Well, we got some bodies here, but they look very old. Okay, we're outside of the... Oh, look at that! Blood! Aha! Wow. Visibility is awful. Ah, there he is. Carry Asquith's body out of the field. Yeah, I'm gonna loot it first. Short advanced red coat. And a general's hat. 1 endurance, no damage resist. 1 strength, 1 agility. No stats. Once held by General Asquith, this gun has been handed down the family line until now. Oh. 134 with a fire rate of 4. Pretty good. And a monocle. Ooh. Cool. There we go. Bo 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 bo. Diddly bo. Bo 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 bo. Diddly bo. Bo 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 bo. Diddly bo. Diddly 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 bo. Bo 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 bo. Diddly bo. Bo 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 bo. Bo 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 bo. There we go. Okay, Kay.
So this was the dog's dinner. But it doesn't look like it was their kill.
Lots of options here. Let's pass the Medic 2 check to say he clearly suffered an acute traumatic brain injury due to a puncture wound at the base of his skull.
A single bullet to the back of the head, with no exit wound, and burns around the scalp. You'd need to be close. Someone he trusted did this. Hurry back to the Tommies. I'll follow behind with Asquith's body.
Okay, so perhaps it was the spy who assassinated him. Now, whatever this gun is going to be worth my time. 303 caliber ammunition. I'll soon be able to craft it. I mean, I like it. I like it. Okay. Back to the Tommies? Yeah, inform Colonel George Major of Asquith's death. Out we go. Okay, so this must be the camp that we put up for peace talks. There's Arthur.
Fuck. I told you, I don't know who the spy is.
Gaheris, you've returned.
What have you learned? Where is General Asquith?
Okay, I gotta turn that volume down. The weather effects are just too loud. Someone murdered the general.
He deserved much better than this.
The body will be delivered to you as soon as possible. Gaheris, give us an abbreviated report. As you can see, we're in the middle of something.
Someone close to him shot him in the head.
Sounds like he was betrayed.
This is a real blow to the Tommies. As the general second in command, I am the rightful successor. Though that is likely to be contested.
I thought your hierarchy was clear.
It is. But despite a lower rank, Major Jonathan Allen will likely make a bid for the position. He has a fair few supporters amongst the grunts, but...
But?
He was the only one who saw the general during the battle. And I mean the only one. I've questioned every Tommy trying to find him.
Couldn't someone have lied?
Doubtful. And even if true, you'd need authority to pull a betrayal like this off.
Why kill the general without a guarantee of power, then?
I suspect it might be guaranteed. Just not by the Tommies. Our dear friend here likely has the evidence. It wouldn't surprise me if the fifth column knew I'd prefer a pact like this to bowing to their aggression.
That means you'll sign.
If we can find evidence of his betrayal, yes. If not, it'll have to wait until succession is settled. Which might take more time than you have.
Then we need to twist the knife a little more in our friend Jeff.
No. Fuck. I swear, I've told you everything I know. The only person who might know more is Horatio.
Keep talking.
Fuck. His name's Horatio Whitehouse. He's supposed to meet Dr. James North in Westminster. I don't know when, but I know it's soon.
Colonel, may I have a moment with my knight alone?
Oh, wow, the intrigue keeps on piling. All right, Arthur, what is it?
We have someone on the inside, codenamed Guinevere. She's been following Dr. North for some time. We believe he holds the defense plans for Westminster. Rendezvous with her at the fountain beside the scrapyard in Westminster. She won't acknowledge you unless you give her the call sign, and you must wait for her countersign. You will say, "Do you have a spare Geiger counter?" She'll say, "Mine's being regilded in the shop." Now go. Time is of the essence. I'll work with the Colonel to get more out of Jeff.
It's the same countersign as the railroad, yet much more Shakespearean. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Well, is there anything at this camp? Wow, he brought his own miniature round table to discuss this peace treaty. He brought his own little round table. That's so funny.
Insane to take on the Tommies.
All right, let's go find Guinevere. Yay, we get to meet Guinevere. I believe that's the one member of the round table we have yet to meet. Oh, but we got to go to Westminster. Okay, she's that way. How far away? Pretty far away. Lots of people tagged over here, huh? 3 different people. Meet Guinevere, meet Guinevere, meet Guinevere. Well, let's go to the refuse. Hey! I like it. I like this thing a lot. Okay, so we got to give the correct sign and then wait for the correct counter sign. So we've got 3 people here. Let's see which one is the correct Guinevere. Arcade Gannon? No, that's Archibald Grant.
Pleasure.
Do you have a spare Geiger counter?
Oh dear, I don't. Maybe one of the shops do?
Okay, well, maybe it's not him. Miss Chauncey.
Why would such a ruffian approach me?
Oh, come on. I'm in the middle of a quest here. What? Okay, well, she hasn't moved yet. Francis Ingleby.
Good day.
How many Geiger counters could a Geiger counter count if a Geiger counter could count Geigers? I have to.
Probably all of them. Now goodbye.
Ah! All right, let's try again.
Good day.
Do you have a spare Geiger counter?
Mine's being regilded in the shop. Glad you're here, Geheris. Arthur told me to expect you. I've been following Dr. North for months, and we finally have an opportunity.
An opportunity for what?
To finish my mission. We have a party to go to. But before we go, you can't look like that. And blend in. You're not a knight. You're not some common wayfarer. You're someone the gentry should already know. Make them feel like they should know you, and they'll play along. Uncomfortable social interactions are just as bad as a bullet to them.
All right, we get a 005 moment. Meet Guinevere at the party. And I got to blend in. Well, I should probably go back to my player home and get an appropriate outfit. I don't really think I have any appropriate outfits on me right now. I could dress up like a general. Well, I don't think I have a tux. Let's go back to my player home and see if I can find one. And to Camden. And to Emilio's. Okay, let's see. Did I get another level? No, I haven't yet. So I'm not going to be able to craft Gauss rifle ammunition just yet. At least I don't think so. Yep, need one more. Let's see. What do I got? Oh, Alpha Dog suit. That might work. Bowler hat. Yeah, they like the bowler hat. Mountbatten's hat is even better. Smythe's hat. Now that's a hat I should wear. Okay, I think the Alpha Dog suit is my best bet. Okay. Well, I mean, it's a red suit. I should probably be wearing a black or white suit, but it'll do. Yeah, I think I look pretty good. All right, let's head out. London. Westminster. And party. It's right across the street from the Natural History Museum. Okay. We remember seeing that building when we arrived here so long ago. The only one we could enter in this corner was the Natural History Museum, and I wondered at the time why we couldn't enter this place. I think that has just been answered for us. House. Okay, the party is in full swing. Look at everybody. Oh, and they're wearing masks. I wonder if I should be wearing my mask. There we go. Well, we need to go over here. Ah, Guinevere. So how do I look?
I don't know what you know about Dr. North, but he's the poster boy of why I fight for London. He used to lead the Reformist Party. Can you believe that? Well, he was more like their jester. I've been in Westminster my whole life, and I can't think of a single instance where he took his job seriously. Absolutely zero political motivation. Il est fils de pute in every conceivable way. While some of us work to better ourselves and our fellow man, he bettered his dinner menu. But, somehow, he's an associate of the newly appointed Lord Chancellor, Smythe. Even more of a poot than North. And that association is why you're here, because Horatio is likely to show his ugly face. Okay, here's the plan. North is one of the only people with Westminster's defence plans. They're always secured in his breast pocket. Horatio is going to be skulking about since he's technically banned. You tail North and throw suspicion off of me, all while finding out where he's to meet Horatio. Plant these surveillance devices while you're at it. Even if one of us slips up, we might still make this a success. Meet back up with me once you know something.
Oh, dear God. Okay, blend in and follow Dr. North and plant the surveillance devices. Oh, there's a hatch here beneath the house. Requires a key. Okay.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
What happened in here? Kitchen fire. Maid? Dear God, caterer. Oh my God. That's a kitchen fire, and that goes out to Westminster. There's George the butler. Ooh, tickets. Hello, George the butler.
Oh no. I've lost the keys to the rad filter system.
Well, we could pass a locksmith or a perception check. Let's see. I can help get it open.
There is a god. The new Chancellor won't toss me out now.
I discreetly hide the surveillance system. Oh, in the thingamabob. Okay, so I just had to pass a dialogue check with him, and one is down. Okay. Well. Oh, cute Thulu. Hey, Well, someone lost their hats. Okay, upstairs. That's James North.
I see one more up-and-comer.
That's the guy we need to tail. Let's do the other stuff first. Patricia Nagels.
Who puts a telescreen in the bathroom? How ghastly.
We can pass a charisma check of 6 to say, you're totally right. This shouldn't be in here. Let me mess around with the circuitry.
Very good idea. It is improper to have a telescreen in here. Do what you must.
I discreetly hide the surveillance device in the telescreen. Oh, there goes North. He has moved into this room. Let's talk to this Bobby. Oh, look at the cute little doggy. Sergeant Morgan Tanners.
He's on duty. No petting allowed, I'm afraid.
And we can pass... Oh, no, it's an agility check. Ah, crap. Well... Let's see. Codfather, agility of 1. Hey, Excalibur. Yeah, but I only have 7 of those. See if we can find something else. Nope, looks like Excalibur it is. Dogs love me.
Seems Miles is no exception.
Hello? I told you not to call me here. Yes, I know exactly who you work for, you pompous... No, don't you dare make a move without my express... Just wait right where you are. No, actually, don't wait there. You're too high profile. Meet me at the train wreck downtown. We'll discuss this in person, like civilized... What did you just call me? Hello? Hello? That arrogant weasel. I ought to just leave him to the radroaches for a minute. I'll just center myself and then deal with another one of his messes.
Okay, done. Speak to Guinevere. Well, I wonder if we can explore up here before going down. Hey, terminal. Oh, no lore. Hello, James North. He won't talk to me. Lots of cool little robot kits. Westminster House basement key. Hello. Well, we found a key. And we can't talk to North. I wonder if going into the basement before talking to Guinevere will advance the quest. Let's talk to Guinevere first.
Gaheris, you're back already.
We can pass a lady killer check to say maybe you and I should dance.
If there wasn't a mission afoot, I'd take you up on that offer. Maybe another time, Gaheris.
North had a mysterious phone call.
Mysterious phone call? It has to be Horatio trying to arrange a meeting. You go find Horatio. I'll keep North busy. But hurry, I can buy you a head start, but that's all.
Find Horatio at the train wreck site. Okay, but what's in the basement? What's in the basement? Ooh. Che Guevara? Hey. Nice. Concrete. Cloth. Come on, ballistic weave. Ballistic weave. Oh, man. No. No ballistic weave. All right, well, that's the basement. We got to go to the train wreck. Right, well, that's over, so let's change back into our armor. Now, the other door we saw led to an alley around back, I think. Just want to double check that real quick. Yeah, all right, so we would have come out here. Okay, we need to go to the train wreck. It's a bit of a ways away. Crash site. Okay, down in we go. Well, the fifth column.
Britain, awake. Awake for slumber.
And you, Horatio Whitehouse.
That you, Dr. North?
North has been detained. I'm here in his place.
Detained my ass? He's not stupid enough to send someone else.
Damn it. Ready, lads. Yeah.
Retaliate! For the fifth.
Gotta hand it to them. They took a lot of hits from my Scaramanga without dying. All right, well, Horatio isn't dead, but the other guys are. We need to get evidence from Horatio. Okay, Horatio.
Wait, please. Whatever you want, it's yours. Just name it.
Information.
Yes, of course. I know all kinds of things you might want.
What do you want with Dr. North?
He's a useful clown. Distractions when we need them, votes when that suits our needs. He's nothing more than a convenient patsy we have leverage on.
Who's your spy in the Tommies?
Some bigwig named Allen. Major Jonathan Allen. We turned him a long time ago. Feeds us info, takes care of problems for us. Whatever we need.
A high-ranking member? That's just the first name you thought of.
I can prove it.
Troop readiness report added. Interesting. Let's put the fear of God into him by saying I could kill you. Or just let Smythe do it for me.
Attention?
Have fun looking over your shoulder.
Prick.
All right, troop readiness report added. To Horatio Whitehouse, 5th column, administrative branch, subject troop readiness report. Currently, 90% of our forces are combat ready, with the remaining personnel expected to complete their preparations within the week. Our units are well equipped and strategically positioned for any forthcoming operations. There is a mixed sentiment among the troops about the potential absorption into the 5th column. While some view it as a strategic advantage for unified strength, others express concerns over philosophical differences. Nothing a good speech can't deal with. Yours truly, Major Jonathan Allen. I mean, it's not signed, but it's pretty compelling. Right. Back to Guinevere, I guess. Oh, we go back. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I'd be surprised if the party was still going.
Well, Geheris, I'd call this night a success.
What of Dr. North?
He won't be troubling us any longer. Dr. North ran into a little bit of trouble when he left the party. Police may have received an anonymous tip about a rendezvous. Association with undesirables is an imprisonable offence if you didn't know, and now Dr. North knows it too. But before they gave him shiny new bracelets, he struggled, and as the upstanding citizen that I am, I helped pin him down. And those plans in his breast pocket just slid right into my hands. See you around, Geheris. I've got a party behind me, and I can't think of a better way to celebrate the downfall of the gentry than by drinking all their booze right in front of them.
Oh my god, I forgot about the thing in his pocket. I wonder if I could have pickpocketed that. Oh well, she took care of it for me. Okay. Give the evidence to Colonel George Major. London. And to the camp. All right, I come with news.
Your knight returns, Arthur.
Geheris, what news?
Where's Chef Mutt?
Secure. Don't worry, we didn't torture him, if that's what you're worried about. That's not the Tommy way.
I have proof of the spy.
This is... Men, arrest Major Jonathan Allen. He is to stand trial for espionage and treason.
So, you read my report, Colonel. I won't hide it. Yes, I support the Fifth Column. We all should. The Tommies were formed to protect Old Blighty. That was our mission, from the Queen herself. And for years we've listened to the people claiming to be her mouthpiece. But are they? Would the Queen leave us in such a state? There is no law and order. There is no safety in her kingdom. Hooligans run around like petulant children, and the gentry tolerate it, all because it doesn't affect their tea time. Eve was born to a gentry father, but not a gentry mother, and for that she was cast out and shamed. That is the world the gentry have built, a world of slaves and masters. And we are not slaves. We will never be slaves to lazy politicians. So don't fight for someone who wouldn't fight for you. We are better than dogs for the gentry to kick. Old Blighty is better than a pool for them to piss in. The Fifth Column is the future. A bright and proud future. Join me. Stand up. For London.
What you say is not wrong, Major, but it's a half-truth. You're right. The gentry do not care for anyone other than the gentry. But the same is true for the column. How many of you have seen firsthand their brutality? Daughters ripped from mothers' arms because they existed where the column marched. Is existence a crime? Both the gentry and the column argue, yes, but anyone with half a heart knows that can't be our future. We are a people, one people. We are all worth fighting for. Major Allen's honeyed words can't mask the vinegar. He would watch us gag on our own blood just as much as the gentry would. We're not asking you to fight beside us. Only give old Blighty the chance she deserves. You know the gentry are against us all, and deep in your heart, you know the column is too. So stand aside. Let peace win today. Not the kind won from violence, but the kind won from civil words. Because isn't that what we all want? A return to civility. Stand aside and win. Stand aside so we can all win. All peoples of Blighty. It is your choice if London can shine once more. Stand aside and let peace shine. This is what your queen commanded. Ensure the peace. I beg of you. Follow your queen's order. Let peace prevail.
Major Jonathan Allen, you have confessed to your crimes before your peers. I hereby strip you of your title and commend you to the court-martial for sentencing. Put him in a cell beside the other traitor. We won't go quietly.
Wow.
On that.
Arthur, well said.
You've done well, Geheris. We've won a major victory today. But our day isn't over. We've won peace with the Tommies, but we can't keep this from the column. 2 spies removed, they're practically abandoning Westminster, and they're clearly not raising arms against us. They will know of this pact of non-aggression within days. I'm sending you to Cable Street. Bedivere is there. We need to take the fight to the column. Camelot can't take another assault. She is up on a lookout point opposite their headquarters, accessible via the Jack the Ripper Museum. Go. With one more push, we can topple an empire and rebuild old Blighty as she once was. I'm counting on you, Gaheris.
All right. Completed the King's Speech. And now we know why the quest was called the King's Speech. Well, what an episode of intrigue and politics. Next up, Cable Street woes. We get to go back to the Jack the Ripper Museum, which we fully explored, and we didn't really find much there. Oh, are we failing? We're failing our other fifth column quests now, aren't we? All right, well, sadly, I don't have any more time today. We'll have to pick up where we leave off in my next episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon with more Fallout London.